welcome back. This is Lucky Only, episode 8, I want to say. Yeah, episode 8. And we're back to the desert. So all the bases around here are destroyed, but I'm going to set this one back up, I think, to start. And then I'm just going to go from here and see how far I can get, because, yeah, these towers are going to be way too low and way too close. I bet I can go so much farther. I might go, like, all the way back there, land on top of there, come all the way back here. Who knows? It's going to be great. We got the route. As you can see, it's gotten a little bit longer. I left some of the old towers up as monuments to the past. Not just because I was too lazy to destroy them, I swear. It's gonna actually be a little higher now that I think about it. Make this next part slightly more efficient. See, I have some ramps coming down for catches. So there's a little bit of time wasted going up and down stairs. I think it's worth it for the distance. Part of the reason I have these little things going up and down is just that it's really hard to build two staircases leading off of a cliff like this without doing something kind of like that. But here we are. Yeah, I mean, I think we've covered a lot more spawns. So I'm going to keep running this for a bit. Just to remind everyone, kind of my #1 goal here is to get a dig toys. I don't really plan to set up like a AFK, ore base. I'm not going to have a lot of bases to spare. I still need a few levels before I can even make a third base. And at that point, I'm going to kind of have one real base and then probably 2 bases just working as fast travel points, on routes like this. So all of my mining is probably going to be active mining, and that's going to be using a dig toys. And I'm hoping that a lucky dig toys will be large enough that it can mine many rocks at the same time. Besides a dig toys, I think one other thing that I'd really like to get is a hangyu. And that's because it's a glider, but instead of like falling down while you glide, you actually move up. It's almost like a little hot air balloon. It's kind of annoying to use, to be honest. I was playing around with it on my other server, and yeah, you're just kind of like always going up, and so you're having a hard time like getting back down and not falling and taking damage. But you can get some serious distance. The other thing to note about it is it's a lot more stamina efficient than normal gliders. So you can go a super long distance, and if you take breaks and fall, you're still going to be moving forward. So that height gain is actually distance gain as well. But those are just the things I'd like to get. The thing that I absolutely 100% need to get is an electric PAL. Right now, I am completely stopped in any of my technological progress because I don't have electricity. So this isn't necessarily the best place to get an electric PAL. There's only one, that spawns here. But just because there's so many other things I want here, I think it's worth doing this run. I was literally just recording. That was fast. Dumud is pretty awesome. Okay, I gotta be careful though. Anubis might come after me. I need to like grab this guy right now and move him this way. He's level 27. It's gonna be a little bit tough. This guy's a level 2 miner though, so he's like perfect for an AFK war base. But I mean, he's just good for any base. There's a lot of Tokotokos here. Gotta be a little bit careful not to have them get too involved. I don't even have my poison bow equipped. Okay. That was kind of just a panic throw. Let's get some actual good spheres going here. Oh, wow. I think he has like, what's that? Dark beam? Dark laser? This guy gets poisoned. Okay, that's actually, he's taking a lot of damage from that. This is a little dangerous now. Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay, I mean, yeah. These luckies are starting to get to like level 27. It's a little bit harder to catch. But we got him. Yeah, this guy's going to be pretty great. I don't think we're going to be able to use him like this second, just because we don't really have a base. But as soon as we have a base, it's going to be really nice. Bit the bullet and sorted my box here. I was trying to keep it all organized so that way I know who was in my last base, but I can figure it out. But one interesting thing I just saw is we have an entire page of luckies here, plus an extra, plus all the guys in the party. And I'm about to die. Okay, before I was so rudely interrupted by those Tokotokos, I was talking about the fact that I have an incredible amount of lucky pals. I did not realize how many I've actually caught at this point, because that's what you get for grinding hours and hours, just doing these runs over and over again. Anyways, we just got a Dumud, and so we need to check this guy out. I'm curious to see how much damage he's actually going to do to rocks when I just throw him out normally. So let's find a nice ore rock. Okay, so, I mean, that's not great, to be honest. Also, I do need to quickly kill these guys. Okay, so, yeah, I don't think this guy's going to be a huge help with mining in my party like this. I don't think it'd even be worth bringing him along to throw him out when I go to, mine manually. But he will be really great in the base. His level 2 mining, does allow him to grab ore rocks, just when he's deployed to the base. But it also really helps with the stone pit. You'll be able to mine there a lot faster than the Kativas. Okay, this is number 10. There we go. These guys are actually really hard to catch. Kind of annoying, but okay. Probably never going to catch more than 10 of these guys. Ooh, I just got a higher rarity of crossbow schematic. I don't know if it's worth building. It's a lot of resources. Maybe once this one breaks, it could be worth building this. I think no matter what, I'm always going to want a crossbow on me. I don't know if I want it to be a regular crossbow or a poison crossbow, but, I'm always going to have extra arrows, and I'm not always going to want to use bullets even when I have guns. You know what? At this point, I'm just excited to get, another 18 of these guys. I can find the one with the perfect IVs, all of the right passives. It's going to be great. But for now, I got to actually catch this thing and not kill it. I can do one more of these. Nice. I think I'll Giga if this doesn't work. Yeah, let's throw a Giga. I accidentally threw it at a little one. Nice, we got it. Very, very worth. Lucky, insulated body. Useless sounding so far. But yeah, once I leave the desert, I'll plug all of these guys into that website and see who has the best IVs, and then power one of them up to be our new grenade launcher, effectively. I did want to show you guys that I do literally have 5 of these now. Pretty soon I'm going to be able to match my chickpeas. I actually have seen 6 of them, so yeah, I've seen the same amount of Tokotokos as I have chickpeas. That's crazy. Well, oh, here we go. Okay, I'm hyped about this. I've been wanting to try this guy out. It's gonna be really interesting if we can catch this guy and see just how much farther we can go. I mean, with this current route, we're kind of, navigating the entire desert, so I don't know if there's a lot to gain, but we'll have to see. I feel like he's low enough to start throwing balls. There we go. Okay, nice. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I mean, I think even if he's not going to be useful on this run specifically, there's definitely going to be times where we're going to want to pull this guy out. Just being able to glide and gain height while doing so, and also be really stamina efficient, could be pretty huge tech in the future. Oh? I just came back to base to go craft that Hingyu gloves. And I hear something. What do we got? Okay, a land ball. I mean, I thought, what if it's a Dinosaur? What if it's like a pink gold or something? But yeah, I guess up here it's pretty much guaranteed to be a land ball. Okay, hopefully I don't kill this thing. Use some spears. Waiting for him to use some crazy attack on me, but he is level 3, so I think we'll be okay. And 100%. I almost threw a Giga. That would have been complete overkill. Nice, okay. Another lucky land ball. Okay, let's try this guy out. I just made his gloves. So yeah, you might notice that we're increasing in height constantly. Also, if you look at our stamina drain, it's a little bit better than the Gale Claw. At this point, if we were going up that ramp, we would already be pretty much out of stamina with the Gale Claw. And you can see that we're already over here, and we had like half of our bar. So I'm gonna go try this out in the desert just to see, you know, is it actually the same speed? And if so, is there any modifications I can make with it? I think it's pretty likely I'm gonna switch back to the Gale Claw, just because for all the utility and the fact that I can just kind of like jump anywhere and start going really fast. It's really nice. Wow, look at how much stamina I have here. But you can see kind of what I was talking about in the last video, how annoying this thing can be. It can be really hard to fall where you want to, and fall where you want to without taking any sort of fall damage. But like here, there's no reason for us to even go there. Like we can just go up here now. We could also like fly over there and then over here, you know? And it seems just as fast to me. I might have to do like an actual timed test just to make sure. But I think when we're sliding and jumping, it's the exact same speed. Which means for these like pre-constructed routes, you know, Hingyu might be the way to go. So I think what I might do is just create kind of an alternate route, like I did on the last one. I can just build a couple more ramps in a couple different places, and maybe I'll try them both out and see which one I like more. Okay, now. I literally just turned off the recorder and teleported up here. What is going on with shinies today? I felt like I didn't run into one for so long. Okay, it's just a Toko Toko, but hey, I'll take it. That's crazy. This is like 3 in the last, I don't know, 10 minutes. I feel like we kind of got these guys down now. You know, hit them with some Ignis Blasts, pull them back, poison them, and catch them. Make sure I have my Gigaspheres out. Oops, and don't accidentally fire off more blasts instead of shooting your bow. That's a big mistake. Yeah, 80%. Not bad. Perfect. Yeah, it's getting routine and easy now. What is this guy? Okay, Lucky, Serious, Nimble, Hooligan. That is an interesting set of passives for Toko Toko. Don't think it's particularly useful. I do want to show you what this thing can do. You might see a couple new towers, and I'll show you what I use them for. It's really interesting, though, what you can do with this thing. Like, because the stamina usage is so low, you can do some pretty crazy stuff. Like, you can just kind of fly around the map however you want. I think this is really useful, especially for the desert, where, like, height is such a big deal. I think that I'm definitely going to keep using this. And I didn't need to actually even stop there that long. The whole point of that, really, is just to regenerate stamina, because, like, as you can see, I just stay up in the air. It's pretty incredible. And so these little slides really are just like little stamina breaks. Yeah, I still need to get used to it. Like there's a lot of times where I kind of accidentally go up in the air when I don't want to. Oh yeah, and I forgot, I don't actually even need to stop there. I can just go all the way now. And so, yeah, I mean, with setups like this, I could go a lot farther than I am now, but there's really no point. I'm covering pretty much the entire desert at this point. And yeah, I don't really see a reason to go any farther. guess, yeah, there might be like a couple more spawns back there, so I'll probably still play around with it. And there's also other options, like, you know, I'm coming down off of this side of the main mountain and then kind of looping around that way. Like, I could literally go down the other side and make a huge circle around. Like, there's a lot of different things I could do. So I'm just going to try to find the most efficient thing. And hey, maybe I can just switch it up too. Like, I can do different runs. That might improve my sanity. I think this is the concept that's really a game changer for me. Normally, there's always this trade-off when I'm doing these big slides between height and stamina. And so usually what I end up doing is I might build a long slide like this, but I only slide on the first little bit of it. You know, I try to get up to max speed and then immediately jump to get as much height as possible. But with these Hengus, like, I can actually just use these slides to recover stamina. Like, I can go all the way to the bottom every time. It does not matter how low I go. And so I think I can even adjust these, you know, try to make these as long as possible. And then I just really have infinite stamina. You know, I'm really creating just my own sliding mountain. Here we go. Where is he at? Oh, it's a fuddler. Honestly, at this point, I'm just happy to have a new guy. Like, I'm gonna get a bunch of XP from capturing all of his friends, so... Yeah. This honestly isn't bad. I know I was saying the worst possible case would be to get a fuddler, but at this point, with how many shinies I'm actually getting, especially with this new strategy, I don't mind. I'll take the fuddler. This guy shouldn't be too bad to catch. I get him too low. Just get him on fire, get him poisoned, half health. There we go. Easy. These fuddlers are kind of high level. They're going to be a little bit annoying to catch. I kind of want to, like, go try to farm some caves to catch the 10, because they're going to be a lot lower levels in those caves. See how... Yeah, because that's like 22% even with poison on. I could definitely get them lower, but... I feel like I'm just wasting balls trying to catch these higher level ones. Generates subtle vibrations to detect nearby ore. Okay, so that's not going to be useful to level up. I don't really need to detect ore. You can kind of just see it with your eyes. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. Maybe there's something I don't understand about this. Overall, yeah, nothing too crazy. He's got like Dragon Meteor, but I really doubt that I'll ever use this guy to fight. Seems a little silly. I didn't notice he has Handiwork 1 and Mining, of course, so... I mean, it's not the worst guy to have at the base. Oh, and we're getting raided. Go take those guys out. To show you guys just how good using the grappling hook with Hingu is. Because normally, like, if you're on flat ground, this method of grappling hook cancel flying doesn't work that well. The Hingu just, like, takes you up in the air. So you can kind of just fly fast wherever you are. It's, I don't know why more people aren't talking about this guy. He's so good. Maybe it's just, like, you know, perfect for what I'm doing. Obviously, Gale Claw's way better. If you're, like, in a battle, you can dodge really well with him, but... Yeah, this guy's kind of the mobility champion. Like, look how fast he is. Jackpot. So, it's nighttime, and honestly, I don't really like being in the desert at night. Let's save this fuddler. Okay, Syndicate Thugs, get out of here. So, yeah, this seems like a nice time just to go to caves and try to capture some of these low-level fuddlers. I do have a chance of running into a lucky Kilmari. I mean, that'd be pretty low chances considering there's like 2 to 4 spawns in each of these rooms, but hey, this is my only chance to actually see one. I also do have to say that the Gale Claw would be a lot better in this situation. I'm finding myself just like constantly trying to use the Hengu and like running into the top of these doors, whereas the Gale Claw, like, you don't even need to use the grappling hook to get speed. You can just kind of go, which would be really nice in these caves. So I'll probably switch them out if I'm gonna do much of these caves. Here we go. That is 10 fuddlers. I did go to a cave and grab a few. That helped out a lot. I still have to catch 10 of a couple more. Definitely Hengus. Maybe Dumuds. I gotta check that. Toko. Oh, it's a Toko. Oh, that spark, it really baited me. Well, that's okay. I'm just capturing a lot of these guys now. It's gonna be great. Easy. Yeah, and just to reiterate, the spark it would is basically the only thing that I actually need from here. I mean, I love a dig toys, but I don't have any electricity generators right now. There we go. You just know we're gonna get another Toko. I mean, yeah. Let's be real. There's like a million herds of these things running around, so it does make sense that I would see these like, I don't know, 3 times as much as anything else. Like, it's crazy how many there are around here. Wow, 90%. This one must be lower level than usual. That's crazy. Okay. By the way, I did just make this little side ramp. So I think this is going to be a lot more efficient because I can kind of come over here and slowly move over here and make it to my normal route. I always have a ton of extra stamina left over at this point. Okay, that is finally 10 Hengus. I probably will be capturing a lot more of these guys because it would be great to power up this ability. I'm curious to see what it actually does. Okay, another Dumud. That's honestly really useful. Like, these guys are going to be great around base. I know I haven't really made any use of them yet, but yeah, they definitely, they will get a lot of use around this. I'm actually running low on Gigos. I'm starting to run low on resources in general. I'm kind of thinking I might have to move one of these bases back soon and do a little bit of base work. Try to get some of my supplies back up. Yeah. 22%, I should be able to get them. Also running out of poison arrows, which is a bit of a problem. There we go. Okay, not bad, not bad. I don't know why I got so much XP from that. I guess you just get XP from capturing Luckies. Yeah, I guess it's like defeating a boss, I guess. That's cool. Man, I gotta say, this route is working out well. Like, I'm catching Luckies at a pretty massive rate, and I think it really is just due to the sheer number of pals that I'm seeing on this route. You know, I'm moving at basically max speed this entire time, and I'm covering almost the entire desert. So, yeah, this is definitely the way to do it. Time to set back up this base for just a little bit. I'm gonna work on getting my supplies back in order, and then get back on the grind. Sandballs, don't get in the way. There we go. This is basically back up and running. I'm gonna go like build an essence condenser and maybe a hot tub and a few other things, but it's looking good. I accidentally caught a couple too many fox parks. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the extras. I mean, it turned out to be a good number, but still, I gotta get rid of 5 of these guys probably. Anyways, we'll figure that out later. But for now, I got some flicking to do. And condense. Nice. Okay, we got 2 guys to level 4 now. That is pretty nice. I'm very excited to see how much this Fox Parks move does. Look at this Arsox go. It is so much faster. It's crazy. Also, I don't know if you guys have seen the double Dumuds just mining away. Oh, it's incredible. Okay, I'm feeling pretty well prepared. I got a ton of poison arrows. I'll repair these before I head out. I got 28 gigaspheres. I'm not sure if we're ever going to come back to this base, to be honest. I'm about to destroy this, and I think next time that we actually want to put down a permanent settlement, you know, try to get to level 3 and unlock 3 bases, I'm going to try to find a nice base location and rebuild all this stuff. This rare crossbow, because it's really not that expensive. Okay, new crossbow. Let's look at the damage comparison. So 406 versus 364. It's not that dramatic, but it should be a noticeable damage increase. And I'm going to go sell my old crossbow because I think it's actually worth a little bit of money. I'm going to quickly enhance my pals. So I have 5 medium paddle souls, and I gotta decide who to use them on. I think it's gotta be Cognito, and I'm just gonna up his attack. I guess I can do a max health and defense since they're only 1 each at this point. But yeah, I gotta figure out a good way to get more medium paddle souls. Okay, time to end this lively, pleasant base. Crossbow's actually worth. Yeah, that's pretty good, even though it's almost broken. And of course, I'm gonna buy a ton of pal spheres and arrows. So I mentioned this last episode, but I'm gonna buy pals that I already have a lucky of, just because I'm gonna need a lot of these Toko Tokos, so I might as well get all the help I can get. And it's really no different from catching them. Pretty good capture rate. What do we got? Lucky Power of Gaia. Oh, another Doomud. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm really hoping for that Digtoise, but this ain't bad. I think I've actually gotten everything except for a Digtoise and Sparkit, the kind of the 2 that I came here for. I pressed all the wrong buttons. There we go. Oh, there we go. First try. Is a faster speed than the max speed I guess I've been going. And that's using the grappling hook. So I'm going to try launching with the grappling hook a little bit more and see if I can go a little bit faster. Yeah, like, you see how fast that is? I don't know. I might want to switch up my ramps and instead turn them into like grappling hook stations. I guess I just need like 3 of these platforms and I should be good. Okay, let's try here. Definitely a little more difficult to pull off, but yeah, I mean, look at that. Look how fast I'm going. It's definitely way faster than before. I guess I just never realized that doing the grappling hook deck was actually faster than sliding. I just kind of assumed they were like at the same max speed. Now that I think about it, like even in this series, like there's been some times that I've done this and gone so much faster. I don't know how I didn't realize that. I think a big part of it though is this glider and just the fact that you can go so incredibly far. Man, I was just going so fast. It like spawned in after I'd went past it. That's crazy. But yeah, this method seems to be working. I am seeing so much space in such a short period of time. It's crazy. There we go. Wow, is that my fourth one of these guys? I need to go count. I need to upgrade my base to level 15, and that gives me 3 base locations, which is great because I can do this with a base at the top and the base at the bottom, and also have a real base, which would be really helpful. So I'm actually going to go and try to catch 10 of anything I haven't already. I do know that, at least for my Gale Claw, I need to catch some more. I only have 4 of these guys. I think the Loop Moons are the same way, so at night I'll catch some of those. And I think if I catch up to 10 of both of these, I might be able to level up. This should be number 10, assuming he gets in the ball. Oh yeah. So that's 10 Gale Claws. Let's see how much XP that got me. Okay, not even close. So I'm definitely not going to be able to level up off this, but hey, at least it's a good start. I'm not sure I'll grind out levels too much. Maybe I'll just keep trying to catch those high-level Luckies, because apparently that's my best way to level up at this point. Mud gave so much XP last time. And I started out looking for a fast travel, now I'm just flying for fun. It's crazy how fast I can get around with this thing. From low ground. Seems like I might even get a bigger speed boost when I'm using ground, just because I can grab so far away. Since this guy increases my height, I can kind of go from bottom to top. You can see the height doesn't increase like super fast. I can do that though to get another little height boost. Okay, so yeah, last clip was just recorded. Tried taking off from the low ground. Apparently it worked. Another Toko Toko. Let's go. Nice, there we go. I'm getting out of here before the other ones kill me. Another Lucky Nimble. I think I already got that exact combination. I'm going to extend this out by 1 more. Let's see if I can get any faster. That might be faster. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. I gotta go 4 long. Went from a new base location over on the far side. Yeah, this is actually pretty nice. There's probably a lot of different routes I can take. I don't even need to go up there, honestly. I could just jump off like this. Oh, amazing. At this point, I'm worried I'm just going to be missing Luckies because I'm going too fast. We'll see. Oh, also, Lucky Toko Toko update. We are officially up to 10. Wow, that was close. I almost missed that. Yeah, that was... I heard it for a second and then it started getting fainter. We'll see, we might have to slow down at some point. That Oh, wind strike thing does not miss. Okay, so that is, okay, about 1.2k. So that's a lot less than that Doomud, because I think Doomud was like 14k or something crazy. Maybe it was just 4k? I don't know, I think there was a 4 involved. Okay. Well, I doubt it's something that I want. I don't think any desert things spawn over here. What is it gonna be?